Good evening. I love saying good evening when it comes to Jai-Alai. And welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman, and I'm here with Andrew Bleckman. If you hadn't noticed, I'm a night person. We're pleased to welcome you to this Saturday evening performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at 8 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of tonight's games offers Wins, Place, Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagers. For those of you new to the Jai-Alai Channel, if these terms are new to you, we will explain them to you throughout the course of the performance. We also have a Pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying High 5 jackpot, which paid high in the matinee, $5,800 and change. So the High 5 was hit in the 4 p.m. performance. It's been refunded. Scott came in. He had to walk all the way in with the $2,001 bills and bring it in, and then he went home again. So it's been refunded. It's been repopulated, rather, with $2,000. The high-paying High 5 jackpot is a Pick 5 wager. It begins in tonight's third game. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There's a $2,000 guarantee. We also have the... Can't say all new anymore. It's just
Is it over?
It's
over. August ended it.
It's just we're halfway through the season. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
It is the Mighty Ocho. It's a Pick 8 wager that begins in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing wagers is not necessary to enjoy all that we have in store for you today, and we really can't emphasize that enough. We'd like you to place a bet if you're inclined to place a bet, but we'd like you to watch. And if you happen to enjoy the dialogue between myself and Mr. Bleckman, then it's all a plus. And people say they like it. How? Why? No idea, but they seem to. Andrew, how are you?
Stu?
Wait a second. Here, we have no scratches.
We have no scratches.
Yeah, see, I have nothing else to talk about, so we have no scratches.
Nothing else. No scratches for this performance. Good. As you said here, when Jai-Alai should be played, nighttime. That's it's a big thing you've been saying here. We're excited to give you this evening performance. And last year we had the high. Drinks were flowing. We had some drinking games in-house. We missed that this year, but if you're at home, as you said there, we hope you enjoy the action tonight. We got 9 games for you. And we had a very solid matinee performance
from beginning to end.
From beginning to end. And
it was fantastic.
And notably, a lot of very hard practice. I saw more guys on the court practicing at one time than I've seen maybe this entire season. So given that...
They had to play doubles. There were so many guys on the court.
A little tease perhaps for next week. Hopefully we'll get back into some doubles action soon.
You're not supposed to say that. Hasn't been approved by Home Office. And Home Office is watching. He's always watching.
We hope to get back into it soon, but we got 6 minutes to go until we get into that first game, and as we do before every first game, we got the Spectacular 7 video that will explain the scoring format for the 8 of the first 9 games of this performance. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And now we just have a couple minutes to the start of game number 1. Let's get you caught up on who's been hot this week here, and familiar name up at the lead for weekly wins in this singles-only week here. Douglas, he's got 12 in the win column, 6 more than the next closest guy, Ben, in second place. He has 6 wins. Ikeda with 5. Ikeda had a pretty nice matinee, quietly racked up a couple of wins there. Going down the line here, we have a couple guys with 3. Tennessee picked up a win. Legend had 3 wins coming into it, although you're not going to see him in this evening's performance. So outside of Douglas, who's taken a lot of those late game wins, Ben has racked up a couple in the earlier games. Pretty balanced across that stat sheet. And we should be in line for another pretty good game one. These game ones, I'll tell you what, they've been pretty good, these game ones. I mean, far cry from, definitely last year, but even at the beginning of the season, some of those, admittedly a little bit lackluster, but all of them have been pretty exciting these past couple weeks.
No, the guys were on today. They were absolutely on today. And I won't make, I've made the pitch long enough. I went to home office and I said, please, I'm begging you, please, no highlight before 2 in the afternoon. Please, it just shouldn't be done. It will upset the highlight odds. And, got nowhere. Got nowhere. No, he's very polite, though. He is. He said, I understand, but we'll be playing at 12 and 4. It's like, okay, got it. How about Sunday? Sunday. What about Sunday? Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday. 2 o'clock. How about 2? 2 on Sunday. Perfect. Works for everybody. We wander out of here at 11.
Now
2 o'clock on Sunday is good. No, we'll be playing at 12 on Sunday too.
Well, last year coincided with the 1 p.m. start for football. I like this year. That's a good thing if we're going to be at 12. You get some of those people that, they need some juice before those NFL games. So, you start with Jai-Alai, maybe get your bets in for that high five, and then you start to watch the games there. And, we can catch the end of them, too. That'll be exciting. I know you're a big football fan, so that's that'll be exciting.
Actually, that is, it's funny. Growing up in Miami, we had season tickets to the Dolphins from,
really?
I think, from 66.
Oh, yeah.
67. 1967 until 1990-something.
Yeah, those were glory years for the Dolphins.
And when I was a little kid, those are the games that if Mom wouldn't go, I would go with my father.
Oh, that was good.
That's right. So we didn't just bond over a highlight. Dad and I didn't do a lot of bonding. We're just 2 very different people. Even when I was a child, I was a very different person. But I do remember going into the Orange Bowl and sometimes having to bundle up.
Do you remember the perfect season? Do you know what year? Was that 70? I don't want
72?
I thought it was 72, right?
70,
maybe you went to a game that season. Well, we'll look it up here. I think we got Google.
It's either 70, 71, or 72. But no, I was born in 69, so I would have been 3. They weren't believe, and I was
72, 14-0 in the regular season.
Okay, so I was 3 years old, and I was, as my family describes, an ill-tempered child. I know that comes as quite a shock.
The funny follow-up to that story time with Andrew. Bulls won the championship a lot of years in the 90s, obviously. 2 3-peats, and they won 96, 97, and 98. I was born in the summer of 97, so I was less than a year old. I went to the championship, 1 game in the finals, in that 98 finals, because my mom didn't grow up, couldn't tell you the difference between a golf club and a baseball bat growing up, and she was the one that said, I want you to be able to say that you saw Michael Jordan play a game and went to a finals there. So I actually went less than a year old to that game, and I don't remember it,
That's
obviously,
impressive.
but little fun fact there to get you up to the start of game number 1 and some evening highlight, as it should be.
8 p.m., time to play highlight. We begin with game 1, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Tennessee is serving. Jedden receives. There's the serve. Saturday evening highlight begins. Beautiful backhand by Jedden. Rebote by Tennessee, 2-all. Jedden, great legs to get there. And a carom return to score. Well thrown, point 2. Here is the white shirt of post 3, number 30, Diaz. Diaz with a big costado to the inside. Jed makes the catch. Juggling ruled on the catch of Jedden, point 3. Green shirt of post 4, El Barba receives. Diaz from the forehand at the 10 line. High to the front wall. He passes. Diaz on the left side. 2-all. El Barba makes the catch, holds on to it. Point 4. El Barba will now serve in this matchup to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Juice. Scoop by El Barba. Nice backhand. Good catch by Juice. Soft 2-all. El Barba gets up there, gets it. 3-wall to pass. Rebote comes out. Juice is there. Nice safe. That was a nice safe shot thrown by Juice. Didn't overthrow it, just got it up to the front wall. Point 5. In our next matchup, Juice will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Vuelo. Powerful backhand throw by Vuelo. Rebote saved by Juice. Vuelo from the forehand. Hard throw. Point 6. Our next matchup has Vuelo serving to the pink shirt of post 7. Here's Ben. Good catch by Vuelo. Big backhand. Touched the overhead screen. Out of play. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirt of post 8, Fred. Fred reaching behind him to try to make that catch. Want to try to catch that ball out in front of you. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, Tennessee. Rebote left side by Ben. Ben for the rebote. It's a 2-all. Beautifully played. Tennessee, great effort to try to get there. Point 7. Ben has 4 points. He serves to the blue shirt of post 2. Returning, we have Jedden. Jedden forehand from the 12 line. Nice throw. Drops down coming off the front wall. Good second try there by Ben. Try to make that point 2. White shirt to post 3. Diaz receives. Catch by Jedden. Diaz. 2-all rebote does not cut out. Great pickup by Diaz on the forehand. Hard to the inside. Good catch by Jedden. Diaz rebote. Hooked that to the outside. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2. Jedden trying to stop him. El Barba. Rebote left side. El Barba makes the save. It's a soft rebote. Jedden's got it. Great catch by El Barba. Reverse 2-all is going to score. Point 4. Play continues. El Barba's on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5 in the black shirt. Juice. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. 0.5. Juice is serving with 3 points in this matchup to the yellow shirt at post 6. Vuelo. Juice for the rebote. That caught the overhead screen. 0.6. Vuelo has 3 points. Here's post 8. Fred. Powerful backhand cleared the overhead screen. Vuelo had his eyes on it, could not make the rebote. 0.8. Receiving, post 1 in the red shirt, Tennessee. Big left side by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Fred. Tennessee looking to get some bounce to the inside. Fred turns around, goes for the rebote. It's off the overhead screen. 0.1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7, Ben. Rebote forehand, hook to the pad, 0.7. Possible game point here for post 7, Ben. Trying to stop him, Diaz. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the pink shirt of post 7, Ben. 7 wins it, 2 places, 4, 5, and 6 will play off for third place. 4 first serves, 2, 5.
4.
Good catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. 0.4. Possible show point for post 4, El Barba. Trying to stop him, Vuelo. Catch by El Barba. Strong forehand. Caught by Vuelo. Carom by Vuelo. Stopped by El Barba and a good catch. Point and show. Post 4, El Barba. Unofficial order finish 7-2-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Ben. Taking second, post 2, Jedden. Coming in third, post 4, El Barba. Not a bad start to Saturday evening at Jai-Alai, huh?
I gotta say, I mean, the way that, outside of the last point that Diaz played, but the way that he's come in and just, kind of seamlessly transitioned back, I think it's a lot harder, than people, give that whole the return, especially a month and a half. Haven't played Jai-Alai. The game's so fast. I mean, to come back into it playing against guys like Ben, too, some of these middle feature game guys, it's kind of a tough spot to be in, but I think he's handled it pretty well. And
I am extremely impressed with him. I'm extremely impressed with him. I mean, I am. Yeah. He's obviously not one of the stronger players on the roster. I mean, just in terms of strength-wise.
Right.
But his right side, he passed the right side. He threw it from the 9 line. He passed it back to the 10 line earlier. So, kudos to Diaz for hanging in there, getting better, and coming back. 7-2-4 is the official result from Game 1. There are your prices. The $2 try, 7-2-4. That's first, second, and third place finish. $308 even. Quinella, 2-7. That's 2-7 or 7-2. $27.80. Up next, Game 2. A spectacular 7. Singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 2, and post time is now just 7 minutes away.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is to be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
And that was Ben picking up his 7th win there in the first game of this evening performance on the season. Number 37 for him. He is now 6 games outside of that third and final bonus money slot. He is tied with Tennessee. They're in 5th place overall in the standings, so Ben making a nice jump here in Week 14. And in case we have any new fans wondering exactly what's going on here, how the game is played, well, we got this video that will explain it for you in simpler terms. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
Three minutes until we begin this second game of our evening performance here.
Have to excuse me, I was chatting so enjoyably with Diaz and, of course, our player manager Juan Ramon Arasate, talking to Ara about. It's funny. I'd come across. We do have fun. I came across. YouTube is wonderful for old videos. I mean, whatever is on your mind. Like I'm one of my other interests, significant interests, is post World War II American history. And so when you talk about not just some of the famous speeches, you want to talk about Nixon press conferences or the funny Kennedy press conferences. They're all there.
Yeah.
Whatever you could be interested in. And also, there's quite a lot of Jai-Alai video. So I came across video from April of 1988, which is a month that lives in infamy, in a year that lives in infamy in the history of Jai-Alai. We won't get into that. But it was before that infamy occurred, and it was of the late games at Miami Jai-Alai. Sure. JR was playing in it. And I sent it in the group chat to our players for one specific reason. It was the late games at Miami Jai-Alai, and there were some names playing. So, like the front court, people who know Jai-Alai will know. So it was Ara, Michelena, Benny, Billy, Irizabal II, backcourt was Lordway, Salazar, Scene. So those are the type of players. And the point that I was trying to convey with this was that, and what's interesting about this video is that it cuts off before the end. And it was prophetic for the point that I was trying to make, because this gets back to what I was talking about yesterday with Kyle and how well he played and he didn't finish. It didn't make a difference who won that game. We saw one tremendous point after another by guys who've been playing, career highlight players. And this was just another night at Miami Highlight. And you didn't see anyone run away with it, yet you saw them all play fantastic. And that was one of the points that we were talking about in the group meeting beforehand, is how to make it tolerable to play fantastic and take pride in playing good even when you don't come in first, second, or third. That's a bit of a tough nut to crack for these guys, because they're very focused on stats. They're also focused on the income. They are.
And I think just the nature of sports, it's very, focused on really focused on wins and losses. And I think that's, a baseball thing too, is, a lot of people overvalue the win column, because it's like, well, sometimes you can give up 10 runs and your team scores 20 and you can win, and then you can pitch 5 scoreless innings and you get a no decision, or you give up 1 run and you lose. It doesn't really show how well you play, and I think that's a really good comparison and a really good note, and I think these guys have taken it to heart, and you saw that in that first performance. All of them played incredibly hard, and you really see that, and it shows out there on the court.
There's no question about it. Absolutely no question about it. Let's begin Game 2, shall we? A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, El Barba. Our first matchup has El Barba serving to Fred in the blue at post 2. El Barba serves. We begin Game 2. El Barba with the catch at the side wall. There's the backhand. Cleared the overhead screen. And scores. Point 1. Here is the white shirt of post 3. This next matchup has El Barba serving to Juice. Ball tipped off the serve, point 1. Here is the green shirt of post 4. El Barba now serves to Jedin. Robote left side. Ball tipped, midcourt, point 4. Here's the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Jedin serving to Ben. Great catch by Ben. That ball cut back in off the serve. What a beautiful backhand that is by Ben. Robote to the outside. Ben's got it. Stops it. Returns it. Scoop by Jedin. Backhand got away from him. That hit the overhead screen. Point 5. On the court, ready to receive. The yellow shirt of post 6, Tennessee. Tennessee moves up on it, makes the catch on the left side. Here's Ben. Tennessee forehand Robote. Up, and away. That hit the overhead screen. Point 5. Our next matchup has Ben serving to the pink shirt at post 7, Vuelo. Vuelo with a hop makes the catch. Hard forehand from the 11 line. Caught by Ben. Backhand by Ben. Robote missed. Point 5. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of Post 8, Diaz. Catch on the forehand of Ben. Saw a hard throw from the forehand of Ben. Rebote left side by Diaz, nice and high to the front wall. Ben backpedaling all the way to the 12 line. Good catch by Diaz. Backhand, dropping it inside. Ben ran up to get it. Exact play he should have gone for. Run up, take it in the air if you can. Good try by Ben. Point goes to the 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, blue of post 2, Fred. Scoop by Diaz, in and out of the cesta, point 2. Here's post 3, the white shirt, Juice. Catch by Fred. Catch by Juice. Fred makes the rebote, caught in the air by Juice, and a nice catch. Strong backhand. Fred for the rebote. Fred hooked the rebote to the floor, point 3. 3 serves to post 1, El Barba. Rebote, too high, point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Jedden. Forehand rebote. That's beautifully played by El Barba. Going to take a big, big bounce. What a catch by Jedden. That was beautiful. And scoring. Point 4. 4 has 3 points. Here's post 6, Tennessee. Catch by Jedden. Hard return from the forehand. Here's Tennessee with a drop, point 4. Possible game point 4. The green shirt of post 4, Jedden trying to stop him. Boello. Point of game, ladies and gentlemen. Green shirt of post 4, Jedden. Unofficial order of finish, 4-1-5. Prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Jedden. Taking second, post 1, El Barba. Coming in third, post 5, Ben. Let me see if I can paint a picture for the audience, because obviously we're not going to pan out to where our audience normally sits, which is our now locker room because of COVID mitigations and social distancing. But we do have one section that's set up in the stands where players can watch, as long as they sit socially distanced. And so we have Kyle Kubala sitting in white highlight pants and a gray hoodie.
Great Magic City Jai-Alai hoodie.
Doing a little heckling of his players. Complimenting as well, because that's Kyle, because he's a nice guy.
Sure.
So he's going to heckle. He's going to joke around
nicest
a little
heckler
bit.
ever.
Absolutely.
Gives you one look and he stops. Yeah.
Tennessee is usually the most enthusiastic. Earlier it was interesting because, Tennessee and Diaz were watching the late games earlier. They were just sitting on two stools just outside there, just watching and enjoying the highlights.
It's good for Tennessee. He's got someone to watch the games with. He's got a little cheering section.
That's
now that
right.
Diaz is
right.
back, no one's happier than Tennessee.
Now that Diaz is here, Tennessee's
Not that he
to watch
needs to be any happy anyway, but...
So what do we say about the other players that we're not mentioning who are in the early games? Do they just hit the door? Maybe. $2 Quinella 1-4. That's a 1-4 or 4-1, $18.80. The trifecta 4-1-5. That's first, second, and third place finishing 148.40. Consolation in the win pool. No one had 4 to win or 1 to win. So hold on to those 5 to win tickets. If you had 5 to win, it returns $2.10. That brings us to Game 3, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins tonight's High Five jackpot. High Five was hit in the matinee, so that jackpot's been reset to $2,000. To play tonight's High Five, you correctly picked the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Post time for Game 3 and the High Five is 5 minutes away. Good luck.
Then serve takes a high bounce. Anderwood gathers at about the 10 line. Fires this one that's going to go deep into the corner. Good return by Carballo, sends it going off the wall.
Wow, great
a nice
shot.
rebote.
Yes.
Carballo gets it back in play. A soft carom and a reverse over his head.
Yeah, Daddy.
Catch by Ben midcourt. There's the carom. A barbell on the run. Returns a carom.
Whoa,
that scores for the win. Ben rips a 2-all off the serve that scores. What a shot, .7. Here's Diaz with a good catch. Tennessee grabs it. Hard reverse to the outside. Diaz from his knees. Strong forehand return. Jedden with an excellent 2-wall rebote save for the big bounce. El Barbo reaches way up to make the catch, and he scores on the return. Catch by Carballo. Hard reverse rebote is coming out. Jedden calls for the rebote. Outside placement of
nice
the Gustavo rebote.
Bradley makes a nice scoop on the forehand, sends that low and hard. A beautiful scoop by Carballo.
Outside placement thrown
great
by
winning
Anderlock.
shot.
Gubello runs in, winds up. Tejada, what a shot. thrown by Kubala.
And that was a collection of the top 10 plays from July of 2019. Almost, well, exactly over a full year ago here at Magic City Jai-Alai. We have now less than a minute to the start of game number 3. And game 3, of course, starts that high five. Reset to 2,000 today. That carryover was just under 3,600 going into that first matinee. No, Mat 2, actually, that afternoon performance here earlier today, was hit for over $5,500, one of the highest jackpots we've seen here at Magic City. Reset to 2,000, of course. You see 905 bet into it right now. But if someone gets all 5 winners correct in games 3 through 7, and they are the only person with that ticket combination, that combination of numbers, they will take home $2,000. So good luck to everyone that plays it. And game 3 here will be starting in just a couple seconds.
Less than a minute to go till we begin game 3 in the high five. $2,000 in that high five. Ready to begin our third game. A spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins the high five jackpot. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Bragley. Receiving blue at post 2, El Barba. Catch on the forehand of Bragley. Bragley lays one up. Here's El Barba from the 7 line. El Barba passes from the forehand. Robote left side. 2-all does not cut. El Barba's got it. Winds up. There's a 2-all. Great catch by Bragley. Ball tipped. Point 1. One serves to the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has Bragley serving to Bueno. Robote left side. Ooh, trying to get it just above the pad and missed. Point 3. Here's the green shirt at post 4 receiving. Fred. Good catch by Bueno. Robote forehand by Fred. He makes a save on the forehand Robote. Here's Bueno. Low and hard to the inside and scoring. Point 3. Three now serves to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Jedden. Robote forehand by Bueno. That's hooked. Point 5. In our next matchup, Jedden will serve to Tennessee in post 6. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 6. Here's the pink shirt of Post 7. In this matchup, Tennessee will serve to Juice. What a catch. He got it. Let's keep going. Tennessee makes the catch. Juice reached around Tennessee, caught the ball behind Tennessee's back. That was a great catch, Juice. 0.6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt of Post 8. Vuelo. Robote to the inside, coming in low. Vuelo's there. Hard backhand scooped up by Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee. Vuelo missed it on the Robote. 0.6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in Post 2 is the blue shirt, El Barba. Forehand Robote save. El Barba moves up, makes the catch, winds up. Outside placement, scores. 0.2. Good shot by El Barba, scores. In our next matchup, El Barba will serve to the red shirt of Post 1, Bragley. Excellent serve by El Barba is going to go to the corner where it scores. 0.2. El Barba's got 4 points, serving to Post 4, Fred. That backhand hits the overhead screen. That's out of play. 0.2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of Post 2, El Barba. Trying to stop him, the white shirt of Post 3, Bueno. Forehand Robote by El Barba. Bueno reaches up, makes the catch. El Barba makes a difficult catch, holds on to it. Strong backhand, caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. That Robote's on the wall, and El Barba turned it and scored for the win. That is point and game to the blue shirt of Post 2, and the crowd actually goes wild. 2 wins at 6 places, 3 shows. The crowd did go wild. The crowd consisting of Ben and
section.
Kyle.
Oh, well, Diaz is done for the
Diaz?
day, so he's out there. You got Ben out there taking a break. Kyle's...
Oh, wait a second. Our TV folks are showing the crowd. There you go. There's Diaz. That's the viewing section right there. And, of course, hiding behind the pole, though he doesn't know that he can't be seen, is Kyle. That's out there. Yeah, this is what we have to put up with, guys. This is what we have to put up with. We have a lot of fun. And we'll say a special thank you to Ron, one of the many unsung heroes. Ron, who operates these cameras, sitting in a room all by himself
one of the most unsung of heroes.
And Ron stays. He's so on top of everything. I mean, he just
terrific.
I mean, he picks up on stuff naturally. Ron's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, there's no communication there. That's natural.
We don't.
We say it, camera just goes. I mean, that's pretty.
Now
good.
this Anthony guy, on the other hand. who's constantly in my head and yelling and barking orders and don't say that, and that wasn't a 2-wall. Why are you calling it that? I'm like, Anthony, please, hey, go easy, okay? Ease off a little bit. Coming in first, post 2, El Barba with a much-needed win. Taking second, post 6, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 3, Bueno. The 2-6-3 is official. And here are your prices. El Barba, 2 to win, returning $16.40. Quinella, first and second any order. That's 2-6 or 6-2, $24. $2 trifecta, 2-6-3, $279.80. First number in tonight's high five, the number 2. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 4, 7 minutes away.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. Like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." He called me the beard. And, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. That's it.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, rather sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlights.
We're looking to transition from dog racing to highlight. I went to the university. I said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field. If you're going to come into this sport, you got to be dedicated.
It's going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team. Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you'd like to watch that for yourself, head on over to MagicCityCasino.com under the highlight tab. Just click the Magic City Hustle hyperlink. It'll take you directly to the website, or you can just type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same place where you can make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there enjoy it as many times as you like.
4 minutes to go till we begin game number 4. Game 4 is just 4 minutes away. Game 4 begins tonight's Pick 3. To play the Pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6. Not a jackpot wager, just a straight-up Pick 3. Though someone mentioned yesterday, what about a, I think they call it the rolling Pick 3?
Rolling Pick 3.
Which is basically a jackpot,
Yeah, it's a jackpot.
Instead of a Pick 5, Pick 3. It's like, how many jackpots do you want?
We've got... I think that Ocho's tough. We got 6 out of 8 actually earlier in the matinee. I think that's one of the highest, one of the most numbers we've seen hit out of that 8. But I think I was going to say maybe at some point this season, but that's that's a lofty expectation to
Pick
see
eight's
someone hit a
tough.
pick 8. I mean, maybe here it could be, a little more predictable than maybe other places, but we already did the math on the pick 5, which was over 1 in 32,000 to hit a pick 5. So
I have a feeling you're going to be getting a text in a moment from someone named Steve who's going to tell you what the odds of hitting the pick 8 are.
Odds of hitting a pick 8, yeah. It gets just exponentially higher from, you add a number and then all those combinations. A lot of digits there for that pick 8. But you see that pool there for the pick 3 as well. Considerably up there.
It's like match almost, it's $35 less than the try pool, which is interesting.
And those try pools, if we said, have
$1,285 currently in the try pool.
Been getting up there. It's just changing. I think I saw sayhighlight.com. I think that's, you just talked about Steve Martin there. Runs a website, got a lot of really good statistics, betting information, and just anything highlight related. Really good source to check it out. But I think he posted an article saying that this past weekend we had the biggest payout on a try of this season, which was 11 something. And I know in the matinee
we beat it today.
I know in the matinee
1,200.
we had over 1,200 paid out in one of those tries. So those pools definitely getting up. Those payouts are getting higher, and it's a good thing to see that on a $2, because when you see 50 cent and it's 7 whatever on 50 cent, I mean one person. But if 12.
Well, to be, with no live handle, so on-track wagering, with no on-track wagering, because, obviously we've been closed to the public since day one. As OTBs open, fortunately, as things get healthier and safer in Connecticut, and as those OTBs open, there are some folks that are going to be looking up at screens, and hopefully they see us, and they may not be traditional highlight enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And may take a look at it and see some of these pools, and hopefully some money wanders in from there.
Because as we said there, that high 5 that's a pretty good jackpot wager. The most generous in all of pari-mutuel.
There's no question about it.
And we did have...
And Connecticut is just chock full of true highlight enthusiasts. They really know their highlight up there. They really do. They really do. Lots of good people up there.
Made it up on the big screen today.
Made it up on the big screen at Bragley Teletheater. Sorry, I know them by the names that they were called in the early 2000s. So it's Bragley Teletheater and Sports Haven. Sports Haven is neat if you've never been there.
Never been to Connecticut, so...
Never been to Connecticut.
It's a pari-mutuel enthusiast. Got to head out there.
That'll take us to the beginning of game number 4. This is our 4th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins to pick 3. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Juice. Receiving blue at post 2, Tennessee. Juice serves. We begin game 4. Forehand Rabote with a soft touch. And yes, if you want to know if he meant to put a soft touch on that, he did. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Jedin. Rabote left side. Going to land in. Jedin's to the outside. Sidearm carom does not open up. Cortada stopped but not held on to. Point 1. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. Anderluck. There's a hard throw by Anderluck. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. Low and hard. When the Rabote's coming that low, you got to try to catch it first time round. Point 4. Here's the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Voello. That is an excellent serve by Anderluck, but an even better catch by Vuelo. Anderluck from deep in the backcourt. Hard throw, and a great catch by Vuelo. Anderluck missed the forehand rebote, 0.5. Vuelo now serve to the black shirt, to the yellow shirt of post 6. In this matchup, Vuelo serves Fred. Nice backhand to the outside. Vuelo catches the ball behind him on the forehand. Ball tipped, 0.5. Vuelo's now serving to the pink shirt of post 7, El Barba. Point 7. Here's post 8 in the purple shirt, Bragley. Ball missed on the left side of El Barba, 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First return, post 2. Tennessee. Tennessee comes over the top from the right side. Doesn't usually throw it like that. Bragley with the layup. Good catch by Bragley. Outside placement with the soft touch. Going to score on the second bounce. 0.2. Two serves to the white shirt of post 3, Jedden. Robote to the inside. Jedden's there. Strong backhand. Robote coming out to the 6th line. Robote. No. Good thought, but just make the Robote. Point 3. Stop shaking your finger. You got to sit down. Red shirt of post 1. Juice receives. Strong backhand, clipped the side wall. Jedden's got in the middle of the court. Robote left side by Juice. Made a nice Robote. Here's Jedden. Hard throw by Jedden. Juice with a fantastic, fantastic Robote. Juice again, just missed the timing on this one. Almost landed on the ball for the fall down. That's a little dangerous. Well played by Juice. Point goes to Jedden in post 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Anderluck. Anderluck tries to pass. Robote left side. Going to take a big bounce. 0.4. Anderluck has 3 points. He serves to post 6 in the yellow shirt. We got Fred. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. This point goes to the 6. Fred is now serving to Vuelo, post 5. Powerful backhand by Vuelo, ruled tip first time round, 0.5. Vuelo has 4 points. He serves to El Barba, wearing the pink of post 7. Ball tipped off the serve, 0.5. Possible game point for Vuelo in the black shirt at post 5. Trying to stop him, Bragley. Purple of post 8, receiving. Catch by Vuelo at the 10 line. There's a hard throw. Here's Bragley deep in the backcourt. Vuelo from the left side. Catch by Bragley. Bragley goes wall-to-wall from the left side. Robote comes up. Robote 2-all out of play. 0.8. Play continues. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2, Tennessee. Two alls out of play, 0.2. Tennessee's on the board with 4 points, serving to post 1 in the red shirt. Juice. Juice winds up with a 2-all. It does not cut out. Tennessee's got it at the 9 line. Low and hard and scoring for Tennessee, 0.2. Tennessee's got possible game point here. Trying to stop him in the white shirt of post 3 is Jedin. Scoop, tipped, point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the blue shirt of post 2, Tennessee. No playoff here. 5 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-5-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 2, Tennessee. Taking second, post 5, Vuelo. Coming in third, post 3, Jedin. 2-5-3. The official order finish for game 4. And the producers at the Jai-Alai Channel have passed on 2 messages. Thank you very much. Apparently the odds are about 16 million to 1 on the pick 8.
Wow. 16 million?
And thank you for clarification also that the rolling pick 3 is not a jackpot wager. However, it just means every game starts a new pick 3.
See, that's an interesting concept.
That's actually it's actually a wager I've never seen before. I'm certainly not questioning it. I'm just saying, believe me, I'm not the most creative person in the world when it comes to parimutuels. Scott, on the other hand, want to talk about creativity? I just hope he gets a good night's sleep in his home and everything. He's resting well, and because if he's dreaming up new things, sometimes it's it's scary.
I said the less smiles.
It usually turns out great,
but
but getting there is a little frightening. Take the whole Magic City Jai-Alai experience, for instance. It's great, but a little frightening getting here. 2-5-3 from Game 4 is the result. The trifecta, 2-5-3, first, second, and third place finishing, $245.80. Quinella, 2-5. That's 2-5 or 5-2, $21.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 5 provides the second number for the pick 3. Post time for Game 5, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And in case we have any new fans who may have missed this explanation video at the top of the program, well, here it is again to explain, in simpler terms, how the game of Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
We're now just under 4 minutes away to the 5th game of this 9-game evening performance here. I guess that rolling pick 3 getting a little bit of traction there. Interesting to see how would the wagering with that work. I mean, you obviously, maybe you're the wrong guy to ask with the rolling pick 3.
Me?
I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to think about, so I guess every game you can just...
Let me tell you about my history in pari-mutuels, okay? So before I could become an assistant general manager of an entire fronton, had to do a stint as the assistant mutual manager.
That was the, wow. That was the
mutual
jump,
manager.
sure.
Had to learn mutuals. So I spent 8 months in 1997, I think it was, 97 or 98, doing mutuals. And the place where I did mutuals, this will come as kind of a shock, especially if Scott's still up and listening, and to anyone else listening who knows anything about pari-mutuels. So when you are doing simulcast wagering, so people come to your place and they bet on other tracks, you get a commission for that. But the money has to go back to the track that they're betting on at some point because it goes into their pools to pay the people who win.
Right.
So there's a reconciliation. And there's a state part that comes out of that of every dollar wager. So let's say that you come here to bet on Gulfstream or whatever it is. You know.
Sure.
So, and each track has a different percentage. And at that time we'll call it Fort Pierce. At that time at Fort Pierce, we were running 20 tracks and, we had a whole bunch of stuff. Right. Okay. The reconciliations of who got what based on the wagering was done by hand. We didn't do Excel with my math skills. By hand.
No calculator.
Calculator. No an adding machine. So you would sit down, you'd figure out what state, what the deposit was to the account, all that done. So I am actually capable of doing that. I am actually capable of doing that. But you got to think about doing those reconciliations and we had Excel, just they had always done it by hand there. And the mutual manager, Dave Dodd, was a fantastic. Mutual managers in these places, those who know, if you ever had to talk to the mutual manager, 9 times out of 10, it was a really crabby guy. I mean, you didn't want the mutual manager to come out and resolve an issue. Usually ill-tempered and just arg. But Dave was a fantastic guy to learn from. Tough. I mean, real tough. Zero patience for my lack of math skills. I mean, no patience. And he'd look at the owner and he'd say, "Why are you doing this to me? Why'd you send him? Well, he needs to."
We don't have anybody else.
It was absolutely hysterical. But no, I did all those reconciliations by hand.
I got to say, I mean, really, back in the day, it's interesting. I know Dan Licciardi talked about, he was with the program year one. he started as like a guard in highlight. You're telling me, I mean, people back in the day, I mean, you started at the bottom, worked their way all the way up. It's an incredible, I mean.
I'm going to say this real quick. One of the problems that many of the amateurs, people who've played amateur highlight historically, have had with this program by history is that you have people who literally did any job they could possibly do in a highlight fronton, security, parking, whatever it was, because only employees could get court time. So you had people who would do anything to get on the court. And one of the problems they had with those first years, I had to work my ass off in some armpit jobs just to play on the court. And all these guys have just gotten a chance. That's one of the issues that they had. A lot of them didn't say that, but we knew what the issue was. We're ready to begin game number 5, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bragley. Receiving the blue of post 2, El Barba. That's an underserve, point 2. El Barba first up on the board in our 5th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Jedden. Juggling. Point 2. Green shirt at post 4, Ikeda receives. Strong backhand by Ikeda. Rebote by El Barba, threaded the needle to the inside. What a catch by Ikeda. That cleared the overhead screen. El Barba gets down low to make the rebote. Here's Ikeda. Point 4. Ikeda now serves in this match up to the black shirt of post 5, Ben. Ben gets up there to make the catch. Rebote forehand, beautifully played by Ikeda to pass. Rebote left side by Ben. Ikeda moves up, forehand. Did it hit him or not? Didn't touch you? Okay. Point 4. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, Tennessee. That's a strong forehand throw. Rebote saved by Tennessee. Point 6. In this matchup, Tennessee serves to Bueno, wearing the pink of post 7. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Bueno's there. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Caught in the air by Bueno. Karen by Bueno cuts and scores. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Anderluck. That backhand too hard, hit the overhead screen. Point 7. Completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Bragley returns and receives on the red of post 1. Robote forehand save by Bragley. Bueno to the inside. Bragley plays the Robote low. What a catch by Bueno, pulling it from the side wall. Cleared the overhead screen. Robote left side. Outside placement of the Costado. Robote is going to score point 1. Well thrown by Bragley.
Yeah, but you can't give him the fucking Robote.
Here's post 3 in the white shirt, Jen. Point 3. Three on the board with 2 points, serving to post 2, El Barba. Powerful, powerful backhand. El Barba hangs in there, turns the Robote to the outside. Man, that was nice. Way to hang in there, point 2. Jew on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5 in the black shirt. El Barba now serves to Ben. Big backhand by El Barba. Robote by Ben. El Barba takes it off the front wall. He was winding it up. Missed it. Point 5. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. Now receiving is Ikeda. Robote left side by Ben. Ikeda on the forehand. Hard throw by Ikeda. Robote to the 8 line. Catch by Ikeda. Back to the inside it goes. Great pickup by Ben. There's the 2-all by Ikeda. It does not cut out. Ben reaches up, makes the catch. Hard throw. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Quick release from the right side. That is nice. That scoop is not going to work. Great play by Ikeda and Ben. Point 4. Four on the board with 4 points, serving to post 6. Here's Tennessee. Catch by Ikeda. Scoop by Tennessee. Ikeda with the left side to the inside. Tennessee jumping. He got that off in time. Wow. Karam, he got there in time, just couldn't make the catch. Good effort by Tennessee. This point goes to Ikeda in post 4. Possible game point, green shirt of post 4, Ikeda trying to stop him, Anderluck. Ball tipped off the serve. Point in game, green shirt of post 4, Ikeda. 4 wins at 2 places, 7-1. 3 and 5 will pair off and play off for show. 7 first serves, 2-1. What a beautiful backhand that was by Bragley. Picture perfect to the inside. Bragley now from the 11 line over the top. Picada, cut off. Quick bounce on the forehand of Bueno. Robote saved to the inside by Bragley. Catch by Bueno. Bragley hangs in there to make the Robote at the side wall. Robote left side, low and inside, caught by Bueno. Bueno winds up, throws the 2-all. That lands out, point 1. 3 now serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 1 in the continuing playoff for show. Over serve. Point 5. 1 serves to 5. Show point. Good catch by Bragley, but couldn't hold on to it. Point and show to post 5. Ben. Unofficial order finish 4-5. Coming in first, post 4, Ikeda. Taking second, post 2, El Barba. Coming in third, post 5, Ben. 4-2-5 is the official order of finish for Game 5. And I'll have your prices up there in just a moment.
And for Ikeda there, win number 6 for him on the week. So outside of Douglas, who has 12, you're going to see him in games 6 through 9. You're going to get a lot more of Ikeda in these games 6 through 9 as well. But Ben, also, you're going to see him in games 6 through 9. So the top 3 singles leaders for this week, Douglas at 12, Ben with 7, Ikeda at 6. You're going to get all 3 of those guys coming up in here in these featured games starting in game 6 as the prices roll up on your screen.
We have our prices from our 5th game. 4-5 is the official result. The $2 Quinella, 2-4, that's 2-4, 4-2, $23.60. Trifecta, 4-2-5, $138.20. It's first, second, and third place finish. That's the trifecta. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 6, a spectacular 7. Singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 also closes out the pick 3. Post time for game number 6 is just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you? Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled. Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
The kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
Just under 5 minutes now till we get into the 6th game of this 9-game evening performance here at Magic Cities. You saw those will pays for the pick 3. No consolations there, so maybe a sign that there may be a couple 5 out of 5 tickets still out there for the high 5. And a noticeable pick 3. Noticeably higher pool than in days previous, so see a couple payouts over the $1,000. Actually, given the amount bet there, those are probably $1 tickets that are doubled there, but $500 off of $1, still a pretty nice payout there, and we'll see who takes the last game, last number as part of that pick 3. And again, we'll give you a championship singles update heading into these feature games. A lot of those guys up at the top of the standings. So in first place, we have number 13, Douglas, and if you've been following us these past few weeks here, well documented how he was in first place. Ron stormed through, had a 13-game lead over Douglas when he returned last week, but he has overcome that deficit in a hurry. Now has a 4-game lead over Ron, who is in second place at 56 singles wins on the season. Bit of a drop-off between second and third there. Bueno in third place. He has 43 wins, so 13 games separates second and third place. And now Ikeda with his win there in game number 5. He is in fourth place at 40 wins. Tennessee there in fifth place. He's at 38. We're going down the line here. Sixth place, Ben, 37 wins for him. And tied for seventh place, last year's second and third place finishers in that championship singles. You have Kubala and Carballo tied up at 36 wins. And looking at those guys' numbers as well, Carballo and Kubala, Stu, this is a pretty interesting note. Both of them have played, Carballo 233 games, Kubala 230 games on the season. They have the exact same amount of wins. Only one win separated them over the course of the entire, I think it ended up being a few, but there's one game between them on the last night of the 2019 season last year here, and they're neck and neck again here in 2020. So see how those two finish out. And of course, two guys that can rattle off a couple wins in a hurry. We've talked about that with Carballo, but Kubala has been playing exceptionally well. Maybe not reflected in the win column, but those will start to that'll translate into wins here further down the season.
There are times where Carballo cannot be beat.
Sure.
Start paying attention to his face. You see it. You absolutely see it. And we joke around and I don't know if that's much of a joke, actually. We call it the split personality of there's Teggy, and then there's Carballo. So Teggy is the crazy guy. And Michael Carballo is a really decent guy. He's a really nice guy, but Teggy I can do without. Teggy's the one that does all the whack stuff there and occasionally mouths off, and never really in an ugly way. He's been much better this year. And there's an origin story to Teggy.
Funny origin story.
There is a funny. You remember it?
I don't know if I can recite it, but I know bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, the first year, guys were interested in the origins of Jai-Alai and its Basque origins. Yeah. And obviously Basque names are complicated. Some of them are very complicated. Having written them into player contracts, you have to write the legal name.
First-hand source, yeah.
Mema Bastriochea. That's just one. That's actually a fairly common one. So, but a lot of them have suffixes that are pretty. So, Chea, Teggy, Yankee, and so he started referring to himself as Carballo Teggy. And he came up to Ara and he said, "Hey, how about next year I change my name to Carballo Teggy?" And Ara, a classical Basque gentleman, was making a ball, looking down, looked up and went, "No." Looked back down and just continued the conversation.
Just kept rolling.
So when he does these whack things, which he's capable of doing, he refers to himself as Teggy.
All right, game time.
But no doubt, one of the best skill sets here on this roster, and we love his flair, and when he does complete those plays, it's something special to watch.
Definitely. We're ready to begin. Game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1. Bragley receiving the blue of post 2. Carballo. Bragley serves. We begin game 6. Low runner to the inside is going to score. Well thought out, well executed. Point 2. White shirt at post 3 receives. This matchup has Carballo serving to Douglas. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Forehand played a pass beautifully. Robote back to the 10 line. What a catch by Douglas with a hop. Here's the backhand. Robote left side. Douglas from the left side. Hard to the inside. Carballo scoops it up on the forehand. Douglas from the left side. There's the 2-all that's going to score point 3. Douglas now serves to the green, sure to post 4 in this matchup. We have Ben receiving. Ball goes off the tip of Douglas's cesta. Point 4. Receiving in the black shirt of post 5. Bueno. Catch almost made by Ben. Point 5. Now receiving yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Bueno from the forehand. Bote Corredo, quick bounce catch made on the forehand of Bueno. And it scores. Point 5. Bueno has 2 points. He serves in this matchup to the pink shirt of post 7, Ron. Good catch by Bueno. He goes deep. Robote's coming out to the 5 line. Turn from the forehand, wall to wall by Ron. Ron on the left side. That is on the wall. That is arrimada. That's beautifully thrown by Ron. Ron to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. Missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. Ikeda moves up, makes the catch on the left side. Robote forehand save by Ron. Powerful backhand. Excellent Robote save by Ikeda. Forehand Robote. Catch by Ron. Robote forehand by Ron. Got away from him, hit the overhead screen. Actually the top rail, which still had to play, point 8. That will complete the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, Bragley. Powerful backhand. Robote forehand caroms off the court. Point 8. Ikeda is on the board with 3 points. Receiving, blue of post 2, Carballo. Robote left side, mid-court. Carballo's there. Hard throw to the inside. Going to score. Point 2. Carballo has 3 points, serving again to post 3. Here's Douglas. Robote got away from him. Point 3. Three on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Powerful, powerful backhand by Ben. Douglas on the one rifles this. Forehand Robote to score. Point 3. Possible game point here for the white shirt at post 3. Douglas trying to stop him. Kubala. Nice forehand Robote. Difficult Robote, showing a lot of control for Douglas, and just enough Pika to score. Point in game, white shirt at post 3. Douglas. 3 wins it, 8 serves to 2. This is a playoff for second and third place. Carballo with a run, makes the catch. Hard to the inside he goes. Ikeda, beautiful Robote at the side wall. Carballo makes the catch. Robote coming way, way out. That was interesting. That was really interesting. Robote left side. Carballo hustling. He makes that Robote from the forehand. Ikeda faked the 2-all. Put it back inside to score. A well-played point. A really well-played point by Carballo and Ikeda here. 8 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-8-2. Anybody who questions whether or not these players are working their asses off to these seconds and thirds, I mean, just man, oh man, show? My God. I mean,
Carballo, I was going to say, he threw it so hard he lost his elbow guard. You see the way Ben was throwing it against Douglas, and then Douglas powered that forehand Robote right back. It's like, you think you can throw it hard? I mean, I got a little something for you. I mean, this is getting fun still. These guys are ripping the ball out there.
No question about it. 3-8-2 is the official order of finish for Game 6. Coming in first, post 3, Douglas. Taking second, post 8, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 2, Carballo. The $2 Quinella 3-8. That's first and second in any order. 3-8 or 8-3. $30.40. Trifecta 3-8-2. $136.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 7, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 7 closes out today's High Five. Post time for Game 7. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, and I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again, but we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
Well, Game 6 has been Douglas's game this week. He has won it in every performance now, so that is, well, I think that's 6 straight victories for Douglas there in game number 6. 13 wins for him on the week. And yes, as the fans in the chat have noted there, that is number 5 in a row for him. Had a grand slam there in that afternoon performance, second matinee, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Still was 4 for 4 in all of his appearances there, 4 wins. And on the season now, win number 61 for him. Opened it up one more length, his lead over Ron, 61-56, 5-game lead for Douglas. Waiting for these potential high five prices.
2 high fives are alive.
2 are alive, 1 multiple. How about that? The 8 multiple tickets there. Gonna wild guess could be Douglas. It is.
Hey, what a shock. It's Douglas.
And who are the other 2? Looked like the 2.
The 2 and the 4. 2 Carballo, 4 Ron. Nothing really shocking there.
Yeah, we'll see. There was hit earlier for over 5,500. Could be giving away another 2,000. I think with that high five would be cool is we can get like a plexiglass bin. I mean, we could probably figure this out. And just like dump the cash in there as it grows. It doesn't have to be exact, but that'd be fun. And then we get a little camera here and then we just show it as it grows every day. That'd be kind of fun.
Let me tell you something about drawings in those bins. So, long story short, one of the things that I used to do, assistant GM was what I did, but also I was always in charge of marketing and advertising at these different places. So when you do those drawings, you want to have as much transparency. As everybody knows, we're big on transparency here at Magic City. But oh my goodness, you talk about the suspiciousness that surrounds every single possible drawing. It's like I didn't know how to make it more transparent, and there was always a complaint. When we have more time, I will tell a funny story about a motorcycle giveaway at Miami Jai-Alai. Same guy won it all.
I was going to say, we have time.
Same guy won it 3 times. They before we took control of the ballots, right? So they were just being handed out the front door. You filled it out, and we established a nice database with it.
Yeah.
And so before we took control of you being able to put them in, a lot of people don't fill them out. So one guy took them, put them on a Xerox machine, Xeroxed them.
Oh my God.
And so he won it the first time, and we gave him the choice of the motorcycle or the cash option. He took the cash option. 3 months later, for some other holiday, Miami Jai-Alai did it again. Motorcycle or cash option. That was before I got there. Then I started as assistant general manager. What was my first responsibility? My first responsibility was to coordinate this drawing for this motorcycle. And what you want is when you have a drawing that's like people have been registering over the course of many months, you just hope the person's there. Otherwise you start drawing, or he was in the bathroom or wherever it is. And so this guy, and not just you, Drew, but I drew the name out, I had Benny Bueno come down. He was playing at the time. He drew the name out.
Sure.
And the guy stands up and says, "I can't believe I won again," in front of about 1,000 people in Miami Jai-Alai. And I was just excited, totally naively, about the fact that he had won it twice before.
I was going to say, were the spectators onto it? The
spectators were not onto it. Dan was onto it. Dan. So I went with the thing and the guy's ID, and I went. And Dan was sitting in his office, and he just had his head on his hand looking at me. And I said, we got him. He was here. Yes, he's won it twice before. Bring the drum to my office. So we bring a drum with thousands of entries in it, right? Yeah. This gigantic drum to his office.
Oh, yeah.
And the attorney for the company, myself, the other assistant general manager, sat in Dan's office on the floor counting these out and saw how many people had just loaded the drum with entries for this.
Jeez.
Yeah, that
no
was
motorcycle drawings here.
That was absolutely something else.
Well, yeah, we don't need to give the cash away. I think just more of a visual to be like, oh, that's what it looks like. I could have that, even because sometimes if you play on Watch and Wager and it's like, oh, it's not like real money, but you see, it's like, oh, that's a real 2,000 in there.
Yeah,
gets people more enticed to potentially bet it.
There we go.
We'll see.
Not a bad idea.
from a marketing guy himself. Well, I'll take
No. I don't take any. I have no marketing creativity whatsoever. None whatsoever.
I was going to say, you're all over the board. I mean, health,
well, that's
marketing,
what happened.
you're everywhere.
Well, when you're consolidating in an industry that's dying.
One guy does it all.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you know anything about advertising? I've seen a couple advertisements. Director of advertising. It's like, okay.
All right, game time.
Time to begin Game 7. Fortunately, none of that applies here. It's important to disclaim. None of that has anything to do with Magic City. That was all my former employer. And it was fun. I had a blast over all these years. Game 7 begins. Kubala serves, Carballo receives. There's the serve. We begin. Strong backhand hits the overhead screen. Point 1. Kubala first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, number 22, Bueno. Catch on the forehand of Kubala. Ball tipped, point 1. In this matchup, Kubala will serve to the green shirt at post 4, Ron. Ball tipped at the sidewall. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Ron in this matchup serves to Anderluck. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. Picada. Picked up by Ron. Backhand by Ron. This rebote is coming out. Forehand rebote. Nicely thrown by Anderluck. Scoop by Anderluck. Backhand to the inside. Ron. Forehand rebote. Catch by Anderluck. Another picada. This one cut off again by Ron. Forehand rebote thrown hard by Anderluck. Ron chooses the rebote. Hard to the inside it goes. Forehand rebote, outside placement, not outside enough. Ron's on it. Ooh. Point 4. Four serves, 2. The yellow shirt at post 6. Here's Ben. Rebote thrown hard by Ron. Good rebote by Ben. Ron moves up, makes the catch. It's low and hard. Scoop missed. Rebote not playable. Point 4. Ron now serves to post 7 in the pink shirt, Ikeda. Big backhand. Rebote coming all the way out. Strong forehand rebote thrown by Ikeda. Ikeda's got it. Winds up. Boy, that was close. What was that? Point 4. Four on the board with 4 points. Douglas receives to complete the first round of play. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Costado by Douglas. Catch by Ron. Ron goes deep. Rebote, 2-all by Douglas. Out. Point 4. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now double. Possible game point for post 4. Ron trying to stop him. Carballo. Forehand Rebote. Powerful backhand to the outside. Ron's there. Swing and a miss. He was going to throw it so hard no one was ever going to see it again. Point 2. White shirt at post 3 receives. Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. That's a hard backhand. Rebote coming way out. Bueno hangs in there. No. Trying to place it. Placed it off the court. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Kubala. Kubala moves up, makes a good catch. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Kubala. 2-all by Kubala. Carballo on the run. Just missed it. Point 1. Kubala's on the board with 4 points. Serving now to the black shirt at post 5. This matchup has him serving to Andrew Luck. Nice forehand Rebote by Kubala. Here's Andaluk. Rebote left side by Kubala. Andaluk midcourt with a drop ball on the forehand. Point 1. Possible game point for Kubala, the red shirt at post 1. Trying to stop him, post 6. Ben. Rebote left side by Kubala. Beautifully played inside. Ben turns and makes a save on a Rebote after missing it first time around. That's how you play here at Magic City. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all with a soft touch. Lands in and scores. Point 6. Well played. Ikeda receives. Pink of post 7. Catch by Ben. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Great catch by Ben. Rebote left side. Nice Rebote by Ikeda there. Ben's got it on the forehand. Point 6. Here's post 8, purple shirt, Douglas. Rebote 2-all, too much, point 8. Douglas now has 2 points in this matchup. He serves to Ron. Green shirt at post 4 receiving. That is an excellent serve by Douglas. Beautiful backhand. Nice forehand rebote. Ronron's there, winding up. Back to the inside. Douglas for the rebote. Threading the needle low to the inside. Ronron's got it. Great rebote by Douglas. Scoop one-handed by Ronron. Powerful backhand. Beautiful rebote by Douglas. Scoop one-handed. Maybe you should have used two hands. That's all I got to say about that, Ron. Two hands. Nice point, though. Point 8.
Say, heck of a point. Wow. Turned up the speed.
White shirt at post 3 receives. Here's Bueno. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Bueno for the rebote. Hooked. Point 8. Possible game point for post 8. Douglas trying to stop him. Carballo. Great catch by Carballo. Strong backhand. Rebote for Douglas. Hard midcourt. Scoop attempt missed. Point and game. Purple shirt at post 8. Douglas. No playoff here. 1 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-1-4.
Well, had to take a lot for Douglas to keep his streak going there. Kubala with game point. Got stopped by Ben. Ron with a couple. Sorry. I said I think Ben was stopped Ron. Kubala had game point as well, so a couple opportunities. Ron came back, played against Douglas, and then just runs it out in typical fashion there, picking up his 14th win of the week.
Yep. Coming in first, post 8, Douglas. Taking second, post 1, Kubala. I have nothing to add. That was brilliant analysis. Coming in third, post 4, Ron. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Quinella, 1-8. First and second in any order, 1-8 or 8-1, $25. Trifecta, 8-1-4. First, second, and third place finish, $219. The high five, 22438. 5 of 5 numbers, multiple tickets, $187.40. How didn't I win? My numbers came in. How didn't I win? Well, I'm guessing that anybody who may be yelling that may not be familiar with it, but you have to be the only ticket. Carryover jackpot, $374. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 8 is now just 7 minutes away. So you want to hear the parimutuel manager story?
Story time with Stu. I think everyone's ready. Game 8. It's been long enough.
But some of the stuff suffers from you had to have been there. I mean, fortunately, there's a lot of people watching who are familiar with parimutuels. So they know that these were always just very interesting places. From the food, the smells, the people. Definitely the people. Definitely the people. There's some completely crazy stories. Anyone who's ever managed one of these places, the stories get even crazier because then you have the crazy people who work there as well. So one of an absolutely famous mutual manager who's now no longer with us, a great man by the name of Phil Skip. Many people know Phil Skip. Phil Skip was a mutual manager at a number of different parimutuel facilities, including, I believe he got his start in Daytona, at Daytona Jai-Alai. And then parimutuel people kind of like Mosey. And they used to because it was seasonal. You only played 4 months in any one place. So he was pari-mutuel manager. He was mutual manager at Miami, mutual manager at Tampa, mutual manager up in Hartford, I believe. And then outside of Jai-Alai a little bit. And Phil was truly brilliant. Yeah. Truly brilliant. And I think one way of referring to him was he had an acid tongue and indisputable logic.
I just say, man, your command of the English, the way that you can describe that's good.
An acid tongue and indisputable logic. Phil was really something else. And so he once described people in the pari-mutuel industry very well. He says there's something about this industry that attracts extremely intelligent underachievers. And he was right. I mean, he was absolutely right.
Wow.
People from people from a variety. No, don't. No, don't.
I'm totally kidding.
It's a small group.
Spot on. Yeah.
But anyway, when it came to customer complaints, Phil, but later in life, not so much patience for it. So I was at Miami Jai-Alai and someone came up, and one of the arts of managing a live meet is how much post time in between Jai-Alai games. Horses, it's easier, and dogs, it's easier. But and long story short, you want to have enough of a post time to where it doesn't take forever, and you also want to have enough reminders so people get up and bet, because otherwise people will sit to the last second.
Right.
So at Miami Jai-Alai, you always had that bell. Like, I still hear that bell in my head that starts binging at 2 minutes. To warn people it's time to get up and start betting. Because the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to shut anybody out. But you want to shut enough late bettors out so that the next time they learn that you got to get up and you got to get in line.
Right.
But still, shutting people out, not a good thing. When you're losing money, you don't want to shut anybody out.
Bad combination.
So this customer, who wasn't too regular, wanted to see the manager. I was manager on duty. I want to see the manager. So operator's always nice, calls. I come shuffling down from my office.
Yeah.
Please don't be too bad of a problem, whatever it is, whatever. I was shut out. I want to. I demand. I forgot what he was demanding. He was demanding something completely unreasonable. So I said, well, no problem. Let's talk to the mutual manager. And so the mutual manager is just happy coming downstairs. And so Phil Skip, who I'm sure could recite passages of the Iliad and the Odyssey, for God's sakes. I mean, the guy just had this master of incredible information.
Yeah.
And he so came downstairs and said, Phil, this gentleman says he was shut out. Phil looked at him. Didn't happen. Walked away. That was it. And and there was just like, and that is kind of a typical mutual manager's response.
Just
is the mutual manager there? What? It's one word, curt, just bang. And it's funny because after I met like 4 or 5 of them, I was like, there is something to this whole mutual manager thing. There's something, but
it's a bit of an art.
But Phil, that was a classic line that we used in Miami Jai-Alai for a number of years. Phil, this guy says he was shut out. Didn't happen. Off. Back in the elevator up to his office.
I was going to say, you should write a book. I mean, given all the stories you have, they could make some... I mean, you don't necessarily have to write it. You could tell someone the stories, have them write it, but man, in the whole history of Jai-Alai, I feel like there's not that much documented on it. So, to get a...
There's actually a fantastic documentary that was done not that long ago. I don't know that it was translated. It's called Jai-Alai Blues.
One we discussed. Yeah.
Jai-Alai Blues. It's all in. I don't know if it's in Spanish or Basque. I think it was done in Basque and translated into Spanish. I don't know if there's been an English translation, but that goes very much into the history of. Jai-Alai does have a fantastic. It does have a fantastic.
I mean, it's more. I mean, the more you talk, the more you.
We're talking so much. It's time to begin the game. For God's sakes.
Wow.
All right, let's begin.
Yeah, let's stop talking about the history of Jai-Alai. Let's start playing Jai-Alai. People start texting. Time to start. This is Game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Closes out the mighty Ocho. Serving the red shirt at post 1, Bueno. Receiving blue at post 2, Douglas. There's the serve. Game 8 begins. Douglas comes straight over the top. Gets the ball right back to the side wall over the top. That's a unique skill. Tough to do, especially on this court. Point 2. Here's Ben, white shirt at post 3. Robote, saved. Douglas on the catch. Tejada scores on the second bounce. Point 2. Here is the green shirt at post 4. This matchup has Douglas serving to Ron. Great catch by Douglas. Hard throw by Douglas. Here's Ron on the Robote. Outside placement of the forehand Robote. Douglas knows where the front wall is, just got it back up there. Here's Ron winding up. To the inside he goes. Douglas is there. Douglas on the 2-wall. Lands in and scores. Point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Now receiving in the black shirt at post 5 is Bragley. Strong forehand Robote. Good catch by Bragley. Karen by Bragley caught the pad. Point 2. Douglas has 4 points in this matchup. Douglas serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, Carballo. Chula scores. Point 6. Our next matchup has Carballo serving to Anderluck, wearing the pink at post 7. Underserve. Point 7. Our next matchup has Anderluck serving to Kubala, purple shirt at post 8. What a catch by Kubala and a beautiful return from the forehand. Anderluck's there. Kubala from the left side. Nice backhand. Robote swing and a miss. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Kubala serves, the returning a one-post Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. Kubala looks for the Robote. On the forehand. Point 1. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Ben. Robote forehand missed. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points, serving to post 4. Here's Ron. Point 4. 4 now serves the black shirt at post 5, Bragley. Ball missed off the serve, point 4. 4 has 4 points, 2 has 4 points. Here's Ron serving to Douglas. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand throw. Rebote saved by Ron. Douglas takes it. Bote Corredo on the forehand. Picada, big bounce, cut off, quick. Ron goes outside. Douglas read it. Douglas to the inside. Ron read it, but didn't catch it. Point 2. 2 has 6 points. Possible game point. Trying to stop him. Carballo. Excellent catch by Carballo. Douglas for the rebote. Strong forehand rebote by Douglas. Forehand rebote now by Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Carballo for the rebote. He hooked that. Point end game. Post 2. Douglas. 2 wins it. 1 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Ron on the catch. Powerful backhand. Rebote comes to the left side of Bueno. Rebote to the inside. Scoop. Missed. Point and place to post 4. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-4-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. It's official. Coming in first, post 2, Douglas. Taking second, post 4, Ron. Coming in third, post 1, Bueno. Two, 4. Yes, this ought to be an interesting Quinella. The Mighty Ocho, 7-4, 2-2, 4-3, 8-2. 5 of 8 numbers returning $3.40. Carryover jackpot, $1,455.20. Well, Quinella, I had a look for a second. $2 Quinella. 2-4 or 4-2. One way or the other, it's $7.60, which means everybody cashed on that Quinella. Good. I'm glad everybody cashed on that Quinella. The trifecta. Trifecta 2-4-1. That's first, second, and third place finishing $44.40. Once again, lots of people cashing, and that's what we like to see. We like to see triple-digit trifectas, but we like to see people cashing as well. They're both good.
You know what? It just shows how smart the public is out there, because Douglas, 15 wins on the week. Ron, 9 places. So in these late games, and these guys have been playing exclusively games 6 through 9, so yeah, I would say 9 of those times, I think, pretty safe to say that's a pretty good portion of those Quinellas that are coming in those later games. So good on the public.
Definitely. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game of the evening. A spectacular 9 Superfecta match. Next team has played a 9. That's 9 points, all points doubling after the first round of play. It offers today's only Superfecta wagering opportunity. And if I am not mistaken, if the word superfecta means nothing to you, we have a video which explains how a superfecta and a spectacular 9 is different from all the other games we've played tonight. Take it away.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we are now just under 4 minutes away till the 9th and final game of the day here on Saturday. We have 2 performances now, including this evening performance, which we just added a few weeks ago. And Douglas has a chance to make it back-to-back Grand Slams. I don't know if there's a term for more than 4 or 8 out of 8. Don't know if that's ever happened, but Douglas has a chance to win 8 games in a row here in this 9th game of the evening. And we said there are 15 wins for him on the week. He's increased his lead over first place. He's opened it up to 7 games. I mean, that's almost incredible. Back at the start of week 13 when Douglas returned, he was legitimately 13 games behind. He's overcome. I mean, that's a 20 win swing. 20 win swing. I mean, that's unbelievable. Kind of speechless, honestly. Don't know what else to say about it, but we'll see if he can continue that streak here. And as we said there, Ron is right on his tail in a lot of these games, just seemingly one mistake or one little point, and it's obviously been tough against Douglas to get any points, but 9 places for him. So as we said there with those quinellas, makes sense that those pants are a little low. Those guys are just 1-2 in a lot of these later games, and
yeah, I don't see the 1-2 quinella paying much in the 9th game.
I didn't say. Oh,
yeah. We got 2 minutes to go till we begin game number 9. Game 9 just 2 minutes away.
I think that's the first betting advice Stu has ever given. Yeah, the 1-2. I think it may be an okay play here in this.
Well, because the one suggestion that I would make years ago was, we have a $1 quinella box, and so see, I said quinella, folks. We do have a $1 quinella box, which is a safe bet for someone who wants to bet more than a win, place, or show or something like that. So you pick 3 numbers and $1 on each number, and 2 of the 3 have to come in first and second in any order. It's an inexpensive wager, pays half of what the $2 price shows up on the board. It's a safe wager to when you want to start getting in there, when you're not quite into try keys and the more complex wagers associated with Jai-Alai. I said complex wager. I'm picturing some of our systems bettors going complex.
I was going to say, yeah.
Try key is complex. We have 1 minute to go before we begin game 9. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow, 12 p.m. post time, to close out this week of Jai-Alai. What week are we in?
This is week 14.
14 weeks. Wow.
Trying to do the math in our head. Yeah, have we reached the halfway point yet? I think we have.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Based on number so you got me stuttering. Based on the number of performances that we have scheduled, we have.
All right, game time.
With this serve, we'll begin Game 9, our 9th and final game of the evening. A spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game's played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving, red shirt at post 1, Douglas. Receiving, blue at post 2, Ron. Forehand Robote save at the side wall by Douglas. Here's Ron winding up. Back to the inside he goes. Douglas. Hard 2-all. Sidearm carom opens up and scores. Well thrown by Ron, point 2. 2 will now serve to the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Ron serving to Bueno. Forehand Robote by Bueno. Bueno again, forehand Robote. This one's a save, down low. Ron winds up. Hard to the inside. Bueno takes it on the forehand. Robote left side, high to the front wall. Ron's mid-court for the catch. Hard to the inside. Bueno tipped it, point 2. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. This matchup has Ron serving to Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Robote left side by Ron. Carballo with a hop makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside from the forehand. Robote forehand by Ron. Robote forehand by Carballo. Interference, the point will be replayed. 2 serves, 4. Robote to the inside, beautifully thrown. What a scoop, but he couldn't hold on to it. Point 3. 2. 3's not even on the court. Yep. Black shirt at post 5. Kubala receives. Sorry, Kyle. Robote forehand. Hit the top rail. Point 2. Ron's on the board with 4 points. He now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Robote forehand by Ron. Catch by Ben. Almost. Point 2. Receiving. Post 7. The pink shirt. Bragley. Powerful forehand by Ron right to the corner. That is a very difficult Robote that is going to land in. Saved at the side wall by Bragley. Bragley hangs in there, makes a great catch on the right side. Catch by Bragley. Powerful backhand. Cleared the overhead screen. Robote at the 3 line. Robote by Bragley. It's a 2-all. Out of play. Point 2. 2 has 6 points, but remember, 9 points need to win a superfecta game, and this is a superfecta game. Anderluck receives. Purple at post 8.
Anderluck over the top. Big picada. Scooped up by Ron. Big backhand by Ron. Forehand rebote is up. Caught by Ron. He goes deep. Rebote forehand saved by Anderluck. Here's Ron. Point 2. Straight points to a possible game point here for the blue shirt of post 2, Ron. Trying to stop him, the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. Douglas takes it in the air, winds up. Catch by Ron. Low and hard to the inside. What a difficult rebote save by Douglas. Wow. And it's going to score. Point 1. Well played point by Ron and Douglas. Great straight point effort by Ron. Douglas now serves the white shirt at post 3, Bueno. Strong forehand rebote to the outside. Bueno's on it. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Bueno. Strong forehand rebote thrown by Douglas. Douglas for the rebote. Just gets it in play. Here's Bueno at the 8 line. Catch by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Douglas from the left side. Catch by Bueno again. Point 1. One is on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, Douglas serves to the green of post 4, Carballo. Beautiful reverse by Carballo. Nice rebote. Caught in the air by Carballo. Carballo's 2 alls out of play, point 1. One has 6 points. Once again, reminder, this is a superfecta. 9 points needed to win all superfecta games. On the court, ready to receive is Kubala, black shirt at post 5. Rebote by Douglas turned high. Kubala's there. Rebote played high to the front wall. Kubala's there again. Douglas makes the catch in the air. Hard backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala. Douglas from the left side at the 11 line. Carom by Kubala. Douglas makes the catch. Douglas throws it back. The scoop is missed. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Trying to stop him. Ben. Great catch by Ben. Hard backhand, low rebote, and that rebote hooked to the pad. Another nice straight point effort by Douglas. Game will continue. Point goes to the 6. In this matchup, Ben will serve to Bragley. Pink of post 7.
Picada, big bounce. Ben from the 12 line. Bragley on a powerful, powerful backhand. Ben going for a difficult save at the sidewall, 0.7. Back and ready to receive. Purple of post 8, Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Karen by Anderluck. 0.8. 8 has 2 points. Returning with possible game point. Post 2, Ron. Excellent serve by Anderluck. Powerful backhands going to the outside. Anderluck on the rebote. Plays it up to the inside. Here's Ron. Forehand rebote. Nice save by Anderluck at the sidewall. Here's Ron. Up and away. Point and game. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue shirt of post 2. Ron. 2 wins it. 1 places. 6, 7, and 8 will play off for 3rd and 4th place in this superfecta. 6 first serves. 2-7. Rebote left side. Bragley's backpedaling. Managed to get assessed on it. Keep his hand away from the back wall. Excellent control by Bragley. Here's Ben. Point 6. Possible show point for post 6. Trying to stop him. Post 8, Anderluck. Big backhand by Anderluck. Rebote missed, 0.8. 7's eliminated. We'll turn him around now. 8 serve 6. This is show and quad point. Catch by Anderluck at the 7 line. Picada. Cut off by Ben. Point and show to post 6. 8 takes the quad. Unofficial order finish. 2-1, 6-8. It's official. Coming in first, post 2, Ron. Taking second, post 1, Douglas. Coming in third, post 6, Ben. Taking the quad. That's 4th place is post 8, Anderluck. 2-1, 6-8 is the official order finish for game number 9. There are your prices for Game 9. $2 quinoa. And I'm actually not laughing at the price. I was laughing about a comment that just came in behind my head. Just actually, that's the player manager Juan Ramon Arasate purposely
always a
trying
merry
to screw me up.
here. Yes.
Here at the Merry Festival. 10 cent super 2168 $62.91. Trifecta 216 $93. $2 quinella 1-2. That's 1-2 or 2-1 $6.40. Yes, the win paid more than the quinella without a consolation. But everybody's got it. You know,
Stu, you could have made $6.40 on your first $2 quinella there. You had it.
I think that allows me to go home in the express lanes on the Palmetto
for free,
if I'm not mistaken. That's right. That the first bet that I ever would bet in Highlight ever
get you home for
ever
free.
would have allowed
got
me
you home
to
pretty
have
quickly.
paid my tolls home. Still, you really like to see people cashing. You really like to see people cashing tickets, and also you like to see something special. And we are witnessing something special: the organic development of a Highlight program from scratch, not something that's inherited from your grandparents or great-grandparents. My great-grandparents went to Miami Highlight. My one set of
probably
grandparents
same with
didn't.
mine.
So
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
My great-grandparents went to Miami Highlight. My grandmother went to Miami Highlight. My parents certainly did. That's how I got into it. Promise you, no one's great-grandparents attended Magic City Highlight.
That's a safe bet.
And for those of you who are new and you want to see the development of the program, you can watch Magic City Hustle for the $5 download. That'll show you it. Or you can just get in to YouTube. All our games are there from year one on. Yep. They're all there. You can watch the development yourself.
And I think you'll be pretty impressed with that as well. I mean, given from where these guys started even last year when I joined the program, 2 years into a 3-year program, now we're in year 3. I mean, it's night and day. And I was just saying to Stu, between the games and the headset here, I mean, this Douglas kid, I mean, it is really special to watch him play day in and day out. He really does get better every time he steps out on the court. And just from the start of the season to where he is now, given the the stuff he's gone through as well, unbelievable talent he is.
No, there's absolutely no question about it. And we're not just talking about here at Magic City. We're talking about within the world of Highlight.
Yeah.
We're talking about within the world of Highlight.
His skill has
natural Highlight
limits.
players come along. I mean, in this country anyway, they come along extremely rarely because of just how few players play. But even Spain, France, the home of Highlight, truly natural Highlight players are very rare. And we have one. From, as I like to say, the sticks of North Carolina.
Yes.
You didn't appreciate when I said that. Alrighty, that's all we got from here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday evening performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this evening and invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. Yes, we agree it's too early to play, but we're going to be here, the players are going to be here, and we hope that you're going to be here. We do hope that you enjoyed Highlight that we played here at Magic City today. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel and let us know your thoughts. Any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us and hope you'll join us again at 12 p.m. tomorrow on Sunday to close out this week of Highlights. So, Andrew, thank you very much as always.
Thank you, Stu.
Goodbye until we could see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.